I'm doubted, so let me shout it. So sick about it, you're clouded, your vision of me. So let's be grounded. It is essential that I present you this little issue. So soft as some tissue. So just let me rip through, still entertain you. Spitting, I've been on my. Hey, back once again. It's the Motivational One, banging on your eardrums and your eye sockets too. The truth. And pretty much, I'm on here on YouTube on a mission of shooting 100 videos for the reason of because I want to be a motivational speaker. Why I want to be a motivational speaker? Because I love to help people and I love to speak. And I've already manifested success in several people's lives. Today's topic I'm going to talk about pretty much is you can't win them all. No matter how good you are, no matter how hard you try, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just can't win them all. So, pretty much, when I talk to you about you can't win them all, we're talking about, first of all, I've already told you about Joseph Yachtine, the first person that I lost, you know. Tried to reach out and touch this guy, tried to keep him out of trouble, and you know, it just didn't help. One of the other stories, you know, on the outside of what I told you, what he did in Denver, Colorado, he had a girlfriend. Like, he had me, he had Drew, and he had Chloe. All three of us were from Colorado, Denver, Colorado. Anyway, Chloe, she was like a very, very beautiful girl. And it just got to a point where her and Joe, well, Joe was very controlling. He was very possessive. So, you know, all I seen was bad things getting ready to happen between Joe and Chloe. Like, Joe was going to hurt Chloe immensely, you know, and I could see it coming. So I told Chloe, I was like, look, Chloe, you're going to have to leave, man. You need to go back to Colorado. You need to get as far away from Joe as possible because he's going to hurt you. You know what I'm saying? So Chloe left. Now, the thing about it is now, you know, Joe was very upset with me about telling his woman to go away. And I told him, I was like, look, Joe, I understand how you feel, you know, you feel like I've turned against you and I got your woman to leave you and everything. I was like, but dude, you're going to hurt her. And then you're going to be in a place where, you know what I'm saying, you're going to be looking stupid, you know, behind bars or something like that. So I was like, I know you mad, I know you upset, but I'm doing this for the both of you because I care about you and I care about her. You know what I'm saying? And anyway, pretty much after that, you know, me and Joe wasn't talking no more, and then, you know, the next thing I heard, he's, you know, in the pen for what I told you guys he did, you know what I'm saying, on one of the latter videos. Anyway, so he slipped through my fingers. When I say you can't win them all, you can't win them all. And, you know, just think about what they did to Jesus Christ. So, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, story number 2. I just got off this job, you know what I'm saying? And I know I told you guys I don't like to work, but this is one of the coolest jobs I've ever had, you know what I'm saying? I was working for a company called P.M.I.P.PRODUCTIONS Rubber Company, and we were moving parts for Boeing Airlines, NASA, and small defense companies around the world, and all the armed forces, you know what I'm saying? Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, all of that stuff. We were making some cool things too, but anyway, one of the guys on the job with me, his name was Mike Cooper. This guy is funny, okay? And I mean, stupid dumb funny. The dude, you know, he should automatically out the gate be a comedian, and he wants to be a comedian. And I gave him the blueprints on how to become a comedian. I told him to start writing your material. I told him what, you know, things to write about, like, you know, your kids, write about your girlfriend, write about, you know, Mary Jane, write about sex, you know what I'm saying? Make jokes about these things, you know what I'm saying? Keep it real, because, you know, when somebody does jokes or is a comedian, they pretty much talk about what's real and what's going on in life. So, Anyway, I gave that guy the blueprints and everything and told him, come on, let's make this happen. Let me be your manager and your agent and all this stuff. And he's already looking at it the wrong way, He's like, you're not gonna manage me. I'm not one of them girls out there. Whoop-de-whoop, whoop, whoop, whoop. He was looking at it the wrong way. His mind wasn't right. And I tried to reach him, you know what I'm saying? This is something that he wanted to do, but he just couldn't conjure up enough self-esteem to get out there and make it do what it do. Now, to this day, I constantly press and push this guy and try to motivate him. But if he doesn't believe it in himself, then he doesn't believe in himself. So I said all that to say, you just can't win them all. Now, I'm going to tell you guys, because it really hurt for 3 years. 3 years I tried to, groom this dude for... to become a comedian because he's naturally funny and everything. So it's this other guy, that I ran into out here in Dallas, Texas on the street, you know what I'm saying? His name is Classic One. Kind of like how I spell, the Motivational Won. Well, you know what I'm saying? That's where I got the one from. I got it from the Classic One. But anyway, this guy, I believe that the Lord delivered me this guy because of all the energy for the 3 years that I put into Michael Cooper. I believe that the Lord delivered me the Classic One. Now, I'm not going to tell you how exactly we met. We could just say we met over that girl, Mary Jane. But, anyway, so we get, to a place, chill and everything. We talking. And I kind of tell him that I'm also an aspiring actor and everything, you know what I'm saying? And then, kind of want to be a producer. I got a little producing or a production company as well. He was like, oh yeah, I want to be a comedian. So he said, let me see if I can make you laugh. And I was like, you can't make me laugh, but if you're that good, because I don't really like to laugh. I don't know, it's just something I got. I think I need to go to a hypnosis and have him make me laugh or something. But anyway, there was a guy standing to the left behind me, and I was like, okay, if you're so hot, your goal is not to make me laugh, but to make him laugh. You know what I'm saying? So automatically he goes into his spew, right? And I'm sitting there, and all I see is dollar signs. I'm dreaming. I'm no longer hearing what this guy's talking about anymore because I'm in my mind envisioning the money we're going to make. Okay. So as I'm going through this and I'm thinking to myself about the situation and everything, all of a sudden this guy over here busts out laughing. I mean, he's rolling. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, he did what he was supposed to do. So, so I call him a couple of days later and I starting to show him gigs that he can get into or whatever. And he's like, why are you emailing me this? Why are you texting me this information? He said, I thought you were my manager. I thought you were my agent. So, as soon as he told me that, I sprung into action and I got him a couple of gigs. And I told him, I said, look, man, I said, my name is on the line here too. It's not just yours, it's both of ours. And I said, I don't need you to make me look bad. I can make myself look bad all by myself. So he was like, yeah. So, I booked him a date or a gig or whatever, and he didn't show up. When it came time for him to show up, he told me, you just let me know where it's at, where it's gonna be, and I'll be there. So I told him where it was gonna be at and all of that, and he wasn't there. So, pretty much I said all that to say this. You can't win them all. But, just look what they did to Jesus Christ and everything. Anyway, once again, back at you. It's the Motivational One, striving to be a motivational speaker right here on YouTube. This is my journey. I thank everybody that's been tuning in, checking me out and everything. And, enjoy the ride, because yes, it most definitely gets live. Sky is not the limit, but further is the dream. Shoot past the stars and reach for them galaxies. Motivational One, At your service once again. It's been a pleasure, and until next time. I'm doubted, so let me shout it. So sick about it, you're clouded, your vision of me. So let's reroute it. It is essential that I present you this little issue, so soft as some tissue. So just let me rip through, still entertain you, spitting her venom.